How to make a squared corner on the bottom of a jacket where there is lining. I'll show you, but the preparation is often the most important thing. Here at front it just fits. Here, the closer we come to the side seam, we got this little pleat because the length of the lining has to be longer than the jacket, so it's actually possible to move. Now, if we got our cuttings here, I got here my outer fabric, and then I got here my facing. You see, I marked my facing up here. That's because I got 4 centimeter seam allowance. If I got that, I'm not going to add anything to the lining. So the lining goes like this. We got to attach these, but we also got to have this down here. So now we're just going to go and stitch it. But it's smart to do as I done, just to mark your 4 centimeter up here, so you got it. Of course, you could also have a facing without the 4, but sometimes it's just easier to understand if you show it like this. So I'm going to do that. But let's go and start the sewing process. First of all, I attach my lining to the facing. What I need to know is that I'm only stitching from my line, but I'm still having 1 centimeter down because I need the seam allowance later. So first of all, I'm stitching here to attach my lining and put it all the way. My machine is teasing me today. Then I'll just iron this so it's easy to work with. Remember, when you're ironing your seam into your lining. So now I got it like this, where I got my lining and my facing together. Now I'm going to add this, or assemble these two things, sorry, all the way down front, and down here I'm only stitching right now down here to that point, and then we're going to do the bottom later. 1 centimeter seam allowance just as usual, and we're going down here. And to that point here. So now we got the bottom corner. Normally I wouldn't do this in 2 steps, but to show, because now I take my lining and put it down here to the bottom and do a seam, so it looks a little bit odd, but it is the right way. Stitch it 1 centimeter of seam allowance along the line of the lining and reach the bottom. So now we've done it. now it's time to cut away some things, but we'll do that. We don't want all this fabric here because that's going to complicate things, so I can just cut it like that, but I keep it here. Then I cut away the corner as well, so it's easy to turn it around, and then let's see what happened. So turn it around, right side out of it, and I made a small notch here because and put in a pin just to show you, because my fabric, it's not, because of my fabric it's not easy to see the notches. But then you have it like this, and here it will go down as a pleat, and you see after ironing I actually got a beautiful corner here at the bottom of a jacket. So like that and like this, so you'll see here is zero, here is the pleat. That's the way to do that. So you'll have the finished part is like this when it's done, and look like that at the back. Did you like what you just seen, and do you want to learn more? Then subscribe. I'll constantly develop and upload new things, all based upon the professional way of sewing. All the best from me, and good luck with your work.